What's up, everyone? Welcome to Let's Play Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. This is going to be a blind playthrough. Hopefully this is not the disappointment that Prototype 2 was, both in the sense that the game was terrible and the Let's Play was not that great. So let's go and hit Start New Game. And I was testing this out just a little bit to make sure that my setup was fine. And I happen to know that this is an obnoxiously long load screen. I don't know how the other load screens in the game are. So I'll take this opportunity to talk a little bit about background for a Machine for Pigs. I guess I will stow that talk for a moment, because we will probably open up with some expository dialogue.
Daddy, please don't kill me.
Yeah, this looks a little bit like a texture glitch. Uh-oh. Hope I'm not having issues. No. It's actually supposed to be that red. It looks a little bit like a glitch early on, before the lighting actually kicks in proper. The shadows look really strange, almost overexposed, or like the gamma is too high. But I did the gamma test right before I started this up, and everything seemed to be fine. Ooh, what the hell? I love that logo. I love the name too. I love it. Machine for Pigs. It's really becoming one of my favorite names in games. I can't get over the shadows though. It looks strange. Oh, do I have agency? Yes, I kinda do. Can I move yet? My vision has gone to hell. Oh, sorry, I have to go into the button config. Okay, sorry about that. It's just me and my weird need for Q and E to be my strafe keys instead of my lean keys. So I just had to rebind things real quick. Okay, so what do we have here? Looks like it controls the exact same as the Dark Descent. Yeah, hint I already know about. Oh man, already finding journal entries. Gonna have to find time to shoehorn in the background of the game. Is this narrated? It is not. In my dreams, I see a man dressed in jaguar skins and feathered like a blooded saint. What came from the heart lubricated us. It crushed evil under its tread and liberated us all. The fetid heat of the jungle mirrored somewhere behind my forehead. My temple pounds, the blood boils in my skull. It feels as if there's something alive there. A rat, a damn rat gnawing through my brains, eating its way out into the world. Even the laudanum will not quell its endless hunger. I hear my children playing in the attic, but it fills me with terror, not love. What desperate thoughts are these? Again, very, very foreboding start to this game. Which, if you played the Dark Descent, that was probably a given. The Dark Descent was originally known as Unknown, by the way. There was another name for it too, but I can't quite remember what it was. I think it was Lux something, some Latin name. So we're just gonna explore around another haunted house. That's what I
held your hand and watched the blood pool between your legs. You lived long enough to see Edwin, but not Enoch. I will take care of them, my love. I promise you this.
Who is that referring to? I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. There's that pig mask from the logo, or from the backdrop image on Steam. Turn the lamp off? Yeah. Probably not a good thing to be doing that. I haven't checked if I have an inventory or anything. No, I don't. Did they take the inventory out? That is quite an interesting little change. Is there anything on this side? The bed is a cage. Maybe I'll be able to climb inside that. I want to check the door. What the fuck? It's already freaking me out. Oh my god, it was this locking. Yeah, the game is already in my head. It's the... not locking, it was the rusted steel gate slamming. Even though I didn't apply that much force to it. Doesn't appear to be anything in here. So, I think now that another pig head. Can I do anything? No, I can throw a chair. I'm ready to stave off the horrors that await me in this game. Don't come near me. I have a chair. I'll use it. I'm not afraid. Oh my god, a chair! Hopefully the monsters are not mad. Anything in this room? No, another chair. Just throw all these chairs around before the poltergeist gets a chance to. It's another barred up bed. What was going on in here? This is taking a very disturbing turn very early on. The imagery from the very beginning is a bit more haunting than in The Dark Descent. I'm sure I'll get around to talking about the origins to that at some point, but I'm afraid of getting interrupted by narration at this point before I launch into very long-winded explanation. Also, sorry if my voice sounds a little bit raspy right now. I almost drowned myself on a bottle of water right before I started recording.
This way.
Oh. Yeah, exactly what I want to follow. A ball up a hallway while a creepy, disembodied ghost child beckons me forward. Totally fine there. Nothing horrific or signifying a horror trope there. Can't get into that room yet. Okay. Not completely frazzled yet. My nerves are holding up just fine 5 minutes into the game. I'm sure it'll be just fine. What the fuck is this? Can I crouch? Yes, I can. I can crouch quite low. It appears to be something covered by a big bloody robe. God, I hear voices. Nope, nothing. Journal flashed up. Let's see what the journal has to say. Found documents. Oh, whoops. Want to go back. Attics and nurseries. But they slept in the attic. Perhaps they have hidden now. Remember, I insisted upon it midway between my bedroom and my office. Wait a minute. I was supposed to read this first, I think. I wake alone to a house in silence. That missing sound of children playing is like a dark and... It's like a dark and fecund sepulcher, beckoning me to begin a descent to the loam, where surely only bodies may be found. No matter. My children call and I shall answer. I will find them. Okay. One of the quickest ways to invoke creepiness is through children. So it looks like I should be up here, because this should be the attic, which that note was just talking about. What do I want to find up here, though? Because there are a bunch of locked doors. Unless this isn't the attic. Then again, this is the highest room I could have reached so far, I think. Let's go back down real quick. Can't imagine the ball has any kind of significance. Oop. Oh, there I am. There we go. That leads up to the attic.
There's a bad man coming.
It is dark up here. And apparently there's a bad man coming, which may or may not be me. Based on the Dark Descent, it's probably me. I believe my name in this is Oswald. Oh my fuck! Children, I hate you. Don't get off my lawn, and then you run by in a creepy attic and scare the shit out of me. I hate children. I hate them so much. Oh, get out of the way there. You picked up... Well, let's see. Not to attract unwanted attention with a beam. Fine, be like that. Can't jump over it. Have I got myself stuck? I have not. But I appear to be, like, on top of it. Oh my god. Oh no. This is really goofy. But I'm also moving while I'm inside of it. There is no way I got my ass stuck in this fucking thing. Right? Right? Moving. Strong push. Press right first. Okay, that just made it worse. That on... What? Oh my god. Okay, at least I tipped myself out of it here. That is not the greatest of starts, to be honest. Okay. So there's another pig mask, which is what I wanted to see. And then there's also a little crawl space. I want to see what is at the other end of this hallway, though. If there's anything going on over here. There's literally nothing here. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's fine, though. Bit of mixed feelings early on.
We're hiding, Daddy.
I almost discovered a nearly game-breaking glitch, like 5 minutes in. I think it's been more than 5 minutes at this point. Man, I'm really nervous about holding up this lantern now. Do I have an inventory now, come to think of it? No, I don't. I guess they took the oil away. The oil and the tinder boxes. Yeah, and all the lights are already lit. That's really, really strange that they took the inventory items away. Oh. Tibbers. This isn't Among the Sleep. Get out of here. This isn't Among the Sleep and I'm not Timmy. Maybe there's gonna be a crossover. Huge crossover potential here. Anything in this room? It's one of the strangest things I find about taking the inventory away is that was one of the biggest incentives in the Dark Descent to explore, was to find those crucial tinderboxes that would light the way for you. Maybe there's an equivalent here. Might just be banking too much on the similarities. Then again, right there is another good incentive to explore, is just to figure out backstory. Little nuggets of backstory. Yes, he said, I know these ruins. Is he talking about Daniel and the expedition from the last game? Probably not. Probably not. He was a shabby fellow, all rotten with some malodorous disease. I caught him looking at me strangely, as if what he really wanted to know was how I knew of them. Fighting back the temptation to box his ears for the impudence, I simply smiled and told him that my family's library contained intriguing travel books. The illiterate oaf did not understand that, of course. He agreed to lead us anyway. I've told the children, truly, this will be an extraordinary adventure. If those old stones hold the financial benefits I predict, it will be merely the first of many. We are starting off on a very similar note, though, to the Dark Descent, talking about travels and expeditions. What does that book say? What is that book? You reading Catcher in the Rye in here? Is that Gideon's Bible? It's neither of those. Not Necronomicon either. Whose house is this? Is this Ozzy's house? Oh, it was a mistake to name this character Oswald. Now I'm just gonna be narrate the whole Let's Play as Ozzy.
Daddy.
Stop calling me Daddy, Mackenzie. It's a joke that literally none of you except Mike will get, and if Mike watches this at all. Appears to be depicting some great battle. I believe this game takes place in London at the turn of the century, which is about, I want to say it's somewhere around 60 years after the Dark Descent that this is set. It's set in the same world, or in the same universe, but it is not, to my knowledge, directly tied with the events of The Dark Descent, though I imagine there's at least going to be some Easter egg type stuff.
You don't mind if I record this, do you? I find it most useful.
Ah, you have one of those wonderful Martin pills. No, of course not, my dear fellow.
It's my own design, Professor, along with everything you see.
Most useful. You understand, of course, why the Ministry sent me. That they have concerns.
They take place in the same universe. Oh, I can turn the crosshair on and off. Let's see. I'm going to leave it off. It's probably not going to come in handy. Set in the same universe. Not directly connected, though. I imagine that there's going to be some kind of cameos or Easter eggs or some... Fuck! Okay, it's too early in the game for me to be fleeing in terror from anything yet, though. Which painting just fell off the wall, or did that come from above? Can't turn it over, either. Damn, there's probably some real significance to that, too. For a second, I was looking at it, I was looking at the hat, or the helm, and it looked a bit like a goblin, but I realized it was a man. Oh, okay, that one actually does open. Wonder if I can go back to the previous rooms prior to the attic and open those yet. Jimmy those open. If not, I could just use the lantern and set them on fire. The lantern is kind of weird in this one because it doesn't appear, because there's no inventory and therefore no oil to store in the inventory. It doesn't seem like this is going to run out of oil or anything. Infinite use lantern. Does not sound Amnesia-like, but again, I would rather judge this game on its own merits, so I'm going to withhold judgment on that element for now, because they might be able to do some really interesting things by removing that dynamic. Hear a phone.
Hello?
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Help us.
Precious eagle cactus fruit. Okay, I don't know what that is. I don't know what he could be referring to. Wait. Oh, I can just pick the chair up. What is this mysterious stain on this chair? Never mind, I don't want to know anything about mysterious stains at any point in time. Especially not in this luxurious sex mansion. Kind of looks like it has a face. It's real hardcore pareidolia it takes to unlock that face. Okay, so he wants the mystical cactus fruit. Maybe if I feed it through the receiver in the phone, he will unlock all the doors in the mansion. You know what? And yeah, this is probably something that's going to be happening a lot in this playthrough. It's me just kind of going back and forth, really exploring things. Because, like you saw before, I can sometimes miss fine details. So I'm going to take a better look around, more detailed look. Make sure there's nothing really obvious right in front of my face. Is there something? Get out of here, fucking chair.